Before we begin, take a moment to picture a connection so charged that even silence feels loud. A bond where one glance can speak volumes and a single smile can send an entire room into chaos. This is not a story about scripted romance or forced moments. This is about instinct, chemistry, and a rhythm only two people truly in sync can understand. What you're about to hear is the art of flirting and being flirted with, mastered in the most effortless way possible by Lena and LenaMiu. Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. When you look at Lena and LenaMiu together, it is almost impossible not to notice the electric tension that defines their entire relationship. It is a constant game of cat and mouse where the roles of who is flirting and who is being flirted with change in the blink of an eye. There is never a dull moment between them, because even when they are standing still, the air between them feels alive. Fans have dubbed them the chaotic soulmates for a reason, and it all starts with how they choose to communicate through their eyes and body language, often saying far more without words than most people ever could with them. Lena often takes the lead as the primary instigator, using her bold personality to catch LenaMiu off guard during interviews or live streams. She has this specific way of leaning in just a little too close, fully aware of the effect it has and fully enjoying it. She makes sure the camera catches every bit of LenaMiu's sudden hesitation, every flicker of surprise that crosses her face. It is a masterful display of confidence that leaves the audience breathless and LenaMiu visibly searching for words, as if her thoughts momentarily disappear under the weight of Lena's presence. However, being flirted with is an entirely different experience for LenaMiu, who often responds with a mix of shy smiles and playful defensiveness. She tries to hold her ground, but her reactions always betray her. You can see the exact moment a flirtatious comment hits its mark because her ears start to turn pink and she instinctively tries to look away. This sulky yet charmed reaction is exactly what Lena seems to be hunting for every time they are together, as if each successful reaction is a small personal victory. But don't let LenaMiu's shy exterior fool you, because when she decides to flirt back, the power dynamic shifts instantly. Her approach is quieter, more controlled, and somehow even more dangerous. LenaMiu's style of flirting is more subtle and grounded, often involving a lingering touch on the arm or a whispered comment that only Lena can hear. When Lena becomes the one being flirted with, her usual bravado often melts into a genuine, soft smile that feels far more intimate, revealing just how deeply LenaMiu's attention affects her. The LenaMiu Attack is a term fans love to use when describing those high-energy moments where the flirting becomes relentless. It's when neither of them holds back and the tension skyrockets. Whether it is a wink across a crowded room or a sudden compliment about how the other looks, the energy is infectious and impossible to ignore. It creates a safe zone where both girls feel comfortable pushing each other's boundaries in the most endearing and respectful way possible. Watching them navigate these moments is like watching a masterclass in chemistry where neither person wants to back down first. There is a rhythm to the way they move around each other, perfectly timed and deeply familiar. When Lena is on the receiving end of LenaMiu's affection, you can see a look of pure adoration in her eyes that transcends a simple script. In those moments, it's no longer just about the cameras or the fans, it's about the genuine connection they've built over time. LenaMiu often uses humor as a shield when Lena gets too bold, turning a romantic moment into laughter to hide her fluttering heart. It's her way of staying grounded when emotions start to bubble up. Yet, Lena knows exactly how to break through that shield, often following up a joke with a sincere look that demands LenaMiu's full attention. This back-and-forth struggle between teasing and sincerity is what keeps the fandom constantly on the edge of their seats. In their most recent appearances, the flirting has evolved from playful teasing into something much more grounded and certain. There is less hesitation and more confidence in the way they interact. You can see it in the way they protect each other's space while still finding ways to stay physically connected. When one is being flirted with, the other makes sure they feel seen, heard, and completely cherished in that moment, creating a sense of emotional safety that is rare to witness. There is a specific kind of magic that happens when Lena realizes she has finally made LenaMiu speechless with a well-timed compliment. Her expression shifts instantly. She gets this triumphant look on her face, almost like she's won a prize she was determined to claim. Meanwhile, LenaMiu just shakes her head in disbelief, caught between embarrassment and happiness. It is these small, unscripted victories that make their bond feel so authentic to everyone watching. On the flip side, when LenaMiu takes charge, Lena often becomes uncharacteristically quiet, soaking in the attention with a sense of pride and calm. She listens more, smiles softer, and lets herself be vulnerable. It shows a side of her that is deeply appreciative of LenaMiu's presence in her life. The transition from the hunter to the hunted in their flirting game is seamless and incredibly satisfying to witness. The beauty of LenaMiu is that there is no clear winner in their flirting battles because they both clearly enjoy the process so much. Every attack is met with a reaction that only encourages more interaction. This creates a continuous loop of affection that defines their public dynamic. It isn't just about the words they say, but also the comfortable silence they share in between the flirting, where everything still feels full. When they are asked about their chemistry, they often laugh it off, but their actions during those very questions speak louder than any answer they could give. Lena will subconsciously reach for LenaMiu's hand, or LenaMiu will gently adjust Lena's hair without thinking twice. These small gestures prove that flirting is simply their natural state of being. It is a language of love they have perfected through months of working and growing together. Even when they are tired or stressed, the flirting doesn't stop, it simply transforms. Instead of bold attacks, it becomes a gentle squeeze of the hand or a reassuring glance from across the stage. Being flirted with in these moments acts as a source of strength for both of them, showing that their bond exists beyond excitement and thrives in comfort. Fans often compile these moments into try not to blush challenges, and it is easy to see why they are so popular. Every time Lena tries a new flirting tactic, the audience reacts just as strongly as LenaMiu does. It becomes a shared experience where fans feel emotionally involved in this beautifully unfolding story. LenaMiu's reactions to being flirted with have become legendary within the community, especially her loading face when she's processing a bold move. That split second of silence before she laughs or hides her face is unforgettable. Lena, of course, lives for these moments and often pushes a little further just to see how far she can go. However, when Lena is the one being complimented by LenaMiu, she often tries to play it cool, even though her eyes always give her away. There is a sparkle there that reveals just how much LenaMiu's opinion truly matters to her. This mutual respect is the foundation that allows their flirting to feel joyful and sincere rather than forced. As they continue their journey together, the way they flirt will likely keep evolving, becoming more nuanced as they understand each other even better. They are two people completely in sync, capable of communicating entire conversations through a single look or gesture. It is a rare kind of chemistry that doesn't come around often in the industry. Whether it is Lena's loud and confident flirting style or LenaMiu's quiet but devastating counterattacks, the outcome is always the same. They create an atmosphere of warmth and happiness that draws people in and makes them want to stay. Being flirted with by your best friend and soulmate is clearly a feeling they both treasure deeply. Ultimately, the idea of flirting versus being flirted with doesn't represent a competition for them. It represents balance. They instinctively give each other exactly what is needed in every moment, whether it's reassurance, excitement, or comfort. Their dynamic reminds us that the best kind of flirting comes from genuine friendship, trust, and care. So the next time you see Lena leaning in or LenaMiu blushing at a compliment, remember that you're witnessing something truly special. This is a game they both love to play, and as long as they are together, the flirting will never truly end. Thank you for tuning in to K-Drama Bloom.